Welcome to the 6-month check-in. I hope you're all doing well. Baby boy is down for his first nap. So we are toggling between 3 and 4 naps. A week or two ago, I tried to go down to 3 naps completely, and he was just so overtired at the end of the day and just really had a hard time going to sleep. So I was like, he's not ready for 3 naps. So now we're just kind of going with the flow and really going with depending on how long he sleeps for each nap, and it really depends on when he wakes up. So I can't really have a set schedule even if I wanted to, because it really depends on when he wakes up and when he's tired. So we are trying to figure out the new wake windows. We're trying to figure out everything that we want to do. But for now, it's just going with the flow, guys. Now that he's down for his nap, I am going to clock in for a little bit of work. And this is something that has been really interesting for me because I started doing a little bit of hours since September, and now we are in November. And I don't know, some days is great because I have something else to think about other than taking care of this baby, and some days I'm like, why did I sign up for this? Why did I do this to myself? Baby boy is the priority right now, and that's just how it's gonna be for a little bit, and I can't get myself to stress too much about it. Baby has been asleep for 1 hour now, and I was able to do all of my check-ins for work. So I've got 2 things off of my list for the day. I've got some cleaning, mopping and vacuuming, but I'm gonna wait until he's awake because he's just interested in type of thing. And anytime that I can do some chores and, spend some time during the wake window, I will. So I think now I will get to go through my closet and take out some things for the winter. I've got some sweaters that are in storage, and I just think that it's the perfect time to reassess what's in my closet and see if there's anything that needs to be donated that I don't necessarily use, and see if there's anything missing from my closet. To be honest, I don't really shop that much. I probably only shop maybe once a year. I tend to want to keep things very minimal. Now that I have like a smaller closet as opposed to my big closet of a lot of different things that I never wore during my fashion days, I'm really into having a capsule wardrobe, not having too many things in my closet, and making sure that it's things that I love wearing. And so it's always good for me to kind of look through my closet again, see if everything in there I actually really do love. And so all of this to say is that that's next on my list. This is what I want to do. Other than that, it's cleaning and it's going for a walk, which I can do during his wake window. So that's a win. Okay, so here is my bin full of sweaters or just seasonal things. Honestly, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So there are a few things in here that are like winter stuff, but there are also a few things in here that I had gotten secondhand for my pregnancy. Like this sweater was like really good for pregnancy, but it's also really good just as like an oversized sweater. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this, but there might be a few pregnancy things that I'm not going to be wearing. So that will still be in storage. But I think that most of these things are for the winter. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to be going through the closet and seeing what I'm not going to be wearing for the fall and winter months, just so that I have the space to put these sweaters. And then once I see how much space I have, then it's going to be a little bit more digging deeper into seeing if I need to let some things go, if that makes sense. The closet is looking so much better. We've got a little bit more space, despite the fact that we've added some sweaters in here. And it's just looking a lot better. I can see everything now. I've got my longer stuff here. And then my husband's things are on the top. I just have to make sure that I can see my shoes and my purses really well. Baby boy's awake now, and we are prepping some cereal for him. Last month we went to the pediatrician, and his weight was tracking a little bit less than it should have been. He definitely wasn't underweight, but he just didn't have as many pounds as he should have, I guess. So our pediatrician recommended that he start solids early. So he started having some cereal at 5 months instead of just like the 6 month. This always, I can't get it open. So he started having some oat and some rice cereal mixed in with formula instead of mixed in with water, just so he could get some extra calories. And tomorrow is the appointment where we get to check in on his weight to see if he gained some weight. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna be. He still is breastfed. He has like his regular schedule of breastfeeding, but we've just been adding some like formula and some cereal with it. And then probably sometime this week or next week, we're gonna be adding in some food. So yeah, I mean, obviously this is food, but I'm just kind of like nervous. For a new step, everything is like new and everything is a little bit like, what am I supposed to do? But once we start getting things going, it's like, oh, it's like pretty easy and everything's looking good. And he loves food. He loves eating this cereal, and he's probably gonna love solids as well. Okay, let's see if you like this texture. A little bit thicker. You're not gonna spit it out? Okay, good. Good stuff. Yummy. Yummy. He started doing ma and ba sounds. This is new. It's very exciting. Once he starts saying mama intentionally, I think I'm gonna cry. But we're back, just mama and baby. We had some family over for the weekend, but now it's just me and him. And we are getting ready for the end of the day. Actually, once a week, I go to an art class just for some me time, and it happens after baby goes to bed, so that's great. You don't really have to worry about anything going on, any milk needed or anything like that. So that's been really great. And it was a journey for like the first couple of months of wanting to have some sort of me time, but feeling guilty about it, but also knowing that I needed to kind of recharge in order to really show up as my best self every single day for this baby boy. And so this was my solution, was to have some sort of thing that I can do while baby is asleep. And this art class has been really awesome. I've been really enjoying it, and it just like the time just flies by whenever I'm there, and I come back feeling recharged for the week, and it's just been great. Baby is in his chair right now. He's in his baby Bjorn. We also call it the pooping chair, and he's probably gonna be working on something at some point. I can see your mischievous face. Yes. Whenever I am solo, yes. Whenever I'm solo and my husband isn't here, I just get something out of the freezer. And I made some pumpkin soup last week. And so that's what we're having for dinner tonight. You heard that? Are you kidding me right now? Did you say mama? Yeah? That's gonna work. He's going like this. Like a fish. So cute. Thank you for joining me on this 6-month diary update. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye.